What is up, people? We are up in the mountains getting lost. I just felt like getting lost today, and that's the thing about Costa Rica. There's tons of roads that'll look like roads, and you'll think it's a road, and then it'll just come up to a bunch of plots. And at the end of here, it's just a gate. There's no more roads, so you gotta right here. There's just a gate to somebody else's property. But if you look on the map, it looks like it just keeps on going and keeps on going, but it doesn't. So why not? Just come get lost, enjoy these beautiful views up here in the mountains. Somebody asked me today if I miss the beach. And I mean, I'm a beach boy. Of course I miss the beach. I love the beach. I gotta be by the beach. But I'm not that far. That's why I love San Isidro. And I tell people that all the time. That San Isidro is pretty much a hidden beauty. I mean, I think a hidden gem in Costa Rica, because you got all the things you want and need in the city. Look at these views. And then 45 minutes you're at the beach. So it's more, honestly, it's more the amount of money it costs in gas to get to the beach. But so that kind of made me think, while I'm fresh in the city and my mind is on city life, I wanted to kind of do a comparison, kind of like the pros and cons of living in the city compared to living in the beach. Because, the beach is beautiful, but there's a lot of perks to living up in the city. And I know as a beach person, you might think this is incredibly impossible, but there's a lot of people that actually come to Costa Rica and want to live in the city. They want to live in, Alajuela. They want to live in San Jose. They want to live in Cartago. They want to just nowhere near the beach. And I mean, to me, that's crazy. I want to be at least close to the beach and by the city. For San Isidro, it is actually just kind of perfect. You're really close to the beach and you're in the city. So, and then you just come right outside of the city and you just get these beautiful, incredible views, man. It is absolutely beautiful up here, and you can watch the rain come from all the way over there. Kai's enjoying herself. Anyway, let's get into this. Now, if you are one of those people that think that Costa Rica is just going to be too hot for you, then I recommend living in San Isidro for a little while. Give it a shot, because it is freaking cold in the mornings here. I can promise you that. In the mornings, in the night, anytime that sun disappears, it gets a little chilly out here in the mountains. So if you think that Costa Rica is too hot and you just, you're not going to be able to bear with the heat, definitely think that this might be the spot for you. I know so many people that tell me, oh, Costa Rica is too hot, but I can promise you that this is not too hot. I mean, it gets warm on the midday, full sun and all that stuff. Yeah, it gets a little warm, but this ain't nothing. Down at the beach, it is hot, boy. Hot, 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 hot. Some of you might enjoy that, and I personally do. I love the heat. I think it's, as soon as I come down that mountain and I feel that ocean humidity, and I smell the air, I smell the salt water, there's nothing like it. But some of you just need a little bit cooler of a life, and it is definitely way cooler up here. Ooh. Seems like there's something going on back here, and I hear water, but I'm not going back there. Come on, Kai, can't go back there. Come on, Kaya. One of my favorite things about living in the city is how convenient it is to find things that you need. It's literally like everything's here. You don't have to search. If I wanted to, there's so many things that if I wanted, I would have to go to Avita for and pray that I could find it somewhere, but I'd probably spend the entire day going store to store to store to store to find out that nobody has whatever it is I'm looking for, and then I'm beat. Then I gotta go to the city anyway. So it's just nice to be able to go down the street, find what you need, and then go about your day. Very easy here. It's also another thing, a lot of people talk about Costa Rica and say, oh, you can't find anything, you gotta import everything. It's not really true, man. They got everything. They really do. I mean, I'm in the process of starting a company, and I'm looking for things that I never thought I would be able to find in Costa Rica. I'm like, no way. I'd have to order it on eBay, get it sent here. It's here. I walked in one store and I found everything I needed. I was like, wow. Love that. Love that. And because of that, it makes San Ysidro a very easy transitional city to live in. Because if you're moving from another country to Costa Rica, and you've never been here like I did, like I moved here and did, or if you've been here before but you never lived here full time and you're kind of about, you know, about being able to get things and how much it's going to cost and all this other stuff, it really makes it easy to transition from your old life to this life, because it's just easier to find things, it's cheaper, it kind of has that Central America mixed with the United States feel here. I mean, almost every clothing store down in the city is called Ropa Americana, which means American clothes. So it's just, you know, they've really it's easy to transition. You've got KFC, you've got Taco Bell. I know you guys don't care about that, but it's here, so it just makes it easy to transition when you move from a place that you're so used to being at, and then you come thinking that you're just gonna have nothing. In reality, you can get it all here. Things are cheaper, houses are cheaper, properties are cheaper. You want to start a company, you want to start a brand, you want being down at the beach with such a relaxed vibe, and it's so iffy whether you'll show up to the beach and there's a bunch of people, or you might show up to the beach and there's absolutely nobody. Here, there's always people, there's always somebody here, there's always products to be sold, there's always things to sell here. So living in the city is a lot easier to save money, and it's a lot easier to make money. Man, the rain comes so fast. So fast in this country. 1 minute you're hanging out on the top of a mountain, next minute you're driving through the rain. It's crazy. Anyway, so one other thing that I really like about being around here is just the people, you know, seeing people. I could literally go 5 days and see the same 5 people like all the time. Like, that's literally how it is down there. And I enjoy that, but when I came back to the city to come live here again, man, just the vibe, just the feeling of like I can go to the city and just say hi to people, just talk to people. It's definitely a little different than it is down where I live. So you know, that's another thing to think about. If you are a people person and you need to be around people, there's a lot to do here. There's also a lot of rain. At least right now. Now, it's not all good in the city. I mean, there are some bad things that happen in the city, and you know, if you've heard anybody being robbed down at the beach, well, most of those people don't live at the beach. They usually live around here. So it kind of keeps things a little harder to keep your eye on so many people, because there are so many more people. One thing I do like about the beach is that there's a lot of camaraderie in being a better person, being a good person. If you move to a town and you're a good person and you're here for the community, people look after you, people are helping you, everybody's looking after each other. But when you live out here, it's kind of hard to watch after everybody. So you wind up in the mix of the BS a little bit, which, you know, depending on where you live, could be a big problem. So I guess that was the long-winded answer, and the short answer is, yes, I do miss the beach for sure. I will always miss the beach, but I feel like being in the city is definitely better for me right now, because like I told you, I'm starting a company. We will get to that on another video, but I do think that being in this area kind of helps the hustler's mindset, keeps your mind moving, keeps, you know, just inspirational, motivational, move. City life, keep it going, baby. Don't just sit back on the beach and relax, because it's so easy to do that in Costa Rica. Anyway, people, we will be getting more into that. Also, it has everything to do with where you live in the city. If you live on top of the BS, well, guess what? You're gonna deal with a lot more BS. So if you get outside a little bit and deal with, you know, get inside these little communities, these beautiful communities that are out here. And we will also get into that on another video of where I live and why this area is so spectacular. It's like, I don't know, I feel like everybody that's moving to Costa Rica for the first time, especially if you've never been here, like, this should be your spot. This town right here, absolutely beautiful, very nice. We'll get into that again in another video. Right now, last night I bought some steak, right? I bought a nice Wagyu steak. I got it home, it was like, oh, nice thick steak. I get it home, I start taking it apart, and it's all thinly sliced pieces of steak, and I'm like, that is not what I was expecting to cook tonight, but it's fine. I'm making a cheesesteak. Come on, thinly sliced Wagyu cheesesteak. It's gonna be delicious. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys for hanging out. Stay tuned for the next adventure. I don't know what we're doing, but it's starting to rain, so I'm gonna get out of this rain. Appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys for subscribing. Stay tuned for another adventure, and write me a comment. Tell me what you guys want to see while I'm out here in the city. I got a couple more months out here, so if there's something specific, like my man Fish Tropics always tells me to go to Walmart, it's no different than any other Walmart. I will try. I will give it a shot. If I can get my camera into Walmart and record without them kicking me out, I will give it a shot, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna kick me out. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Make sure you hit that like button, and I will see you guys on the next adventure. Chenzaloon out. You.